from the first video, okay? Geminis, they were bullshitting Gemini, so my bad. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it going. We're gonna tap into the energy of the Leos, okay? We are going to see what wine for the Leos, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Gratitude to all new subscribers or returning subscribers and anyone that just stopped by. I appreciate your time, okay? Like I said, we're gonna I take this moment to return any and all negative energy that may be sent my way. I return that energy to the sender 1,000-fold. I do not accept it or receive it at any given time, at any given place, for any given reason at all. Okay? Ashe. So let's go ahead, like I said, and we're going to tap into the energy of the mighty Leos. Okay? Whew. Y'all, give me a second. Give me a hot second. I hope y'all doing all right out there. I hope everything going the way that it needs to be going for you guys, okay? I hope that y'all are able to, see and feel what it is that you need to see and feel along the path in your journey, all right? So let's go. Let's keep it going. All right, Leos, what is here for the Leos? What is it that the Leos need to see? What energy is here surrounding the Leos? Alright, so she let me in. What is the energy surrounding the Leos? So the Leos have the Lion higher calling. So you guys are tapped into a higher calling at this time, Leos. You guys are, and that makes sense. Y'all got the fucking mighty lion for yourself. So you got your own energy. You got the lion, the energy of the lion coming out for the Leos, okay? So you guys are tapped into a higher calling. You are moving from the energy of courage. You understand that you're definitely going to be successful. You're very, content with the life that you're creating for yourself, Leos. You understand the process and what it is that you have going on, and you are in love with your path and your journey, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to see what's the crystal energy surrounding the Leos. I hope y'all doing extremely well tonight, Leos. I hope that everything is going fine for y'all. Like I said, y'all got to excuse me. I have to do y'all videos live today for the Zodiacs because I got a lot going on, so time is just slipping. What are the crystal messages for the Leo? Could I get a crystal message for the Leo? All right, so y'all got fresh starts coming in this motherfucker, okay, Leo? So y'all basically got fresh starts after a period of growth coming into yourself. So y'all are definitely starting over, okay? You guys are beginning to feel like you can breathe again through the changes and transformations that's happening and going on in your life, all right, Leos? So continue to allow that energy to shift for you. Continue to allow things to show up the way that it needs to show up. Continue to allow yourself to basically walk in your calling, regardless of what somebody else feel like you should or should not be doing, Leos. Allow yourself to move in the energy that is pleasing to you. Allow to make it through. They're going to allow your obstacles to be more than just bullshit, all right? So, trust your process, all right, Leos? Trust it. It's working out for you. Nobody else can't tell you how to live your life or, how to walk your journey. Only you know what's best for you. What messages are here for the Leos? All right, Leo. So some of y'all could be tapped into y'all twin flame. Some of y'all are definitely learning how to cherish the beauty and things around you and surrounding you, which will make sense with this fresh start happening. Some of you guys are in the energy of, just simply allowing your divine path and journey to, show up to you in a way in which it feels refreshing, okay? You're beginning again. And the reason why some of y'all beginning again is because y'all are now tapping into your higher calling. Y'all are tapping into, answer the call that your ancestors have been, ringing. It's almost like they've been ringing the bell or sending you certain signals, Leos, but you guys have been ignoring them because it's not what you wanted to hear, or you just wasn't ready for it at the time, okay? But y'all are definitely in the energy of answering the call. Y'all picking up that phone. Y'all picking up the other line like, hey, what's up? You know, my apologies, but I'm ready. You're being inspired to continue to move forward. You're being inspired to continue to allow things to be refreshed in your life. Some of y'all coming into a sacred union that is going to last. It doesn't have to be a relationship specifically, but there's a divine union that's coming here for the Leos that is going to be amazing for a lot of you, okay? It is going to help bring in this fresh start that you've been waiting on. This is definitely your freedom, okay, Leos? You guys are, you know, free to start again. You're honoring your path. You're honoring your ancestors. You're honoring your journey. And you are allowing yourself to honor yourself as well, okay, Leo? So you're not allowing people to walk over you. You're standing in the energy that you know you need to stand in to bring in these fresh starts, okay? You're looking at yourself kind of like on a pedestal in this moment, okay, Leos? Some of you guys could be going through some tests, which is basically just an obstacle to show you or to see whether you're ready for what's next or whether you need to go through a little bit more learning, okay? So be mindful of the test that is here for you guys. Pay attention to it. Don't let it whip you, okay? Stand in courage, okay, Leos? Understand that you can make it through this, that you can get over this. Whatever may be going on pertaining to this obstacle, you guys definitely have the divine courage in yourself to make it through this shit, okay? So continue to move forward because, again, fresh starts is here for y'all, and y'all tapped into your higher calling. So it doesn't matter how things used to look before. It doesn't matter what once appeared a certain way. You guys are freeing yourself from that energy or have already done that. You guys are definitely honoring your journey. And there's tests that's going to come up to see whether you are standing on business or not, okay? So make sure you are standing the way that you need to stand. You guys are tapped into the energy of hope at this time. And you're doing what it is that you need to do, okay? You're realizing that what it is that you are tapped into is greater than what you once thought, okay? You guys are focused on, you know, basically aiming the qualities that you have into yourself to becoming better. You guys are definitely tapped into the value of your path and your journey at this time. And it would make sense with y'all having a sacred union here, okay? So you're valuing the journey. You're valuing your path. You understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing, all right? And you are doing it. You know your worth, and you've been standing in it. You don't allow people to come in and question who you are. They could have questioned you in the past, Leo, but y'all ain't standing for that shit no more. Y'all are basically being who you're supposed to be. You're standing in the energy that you're supposed to be standing in, and you are not allowing people to show up, you know, sideways toward you. So it's working out for y'all, okay? Keep moving in that energy. Is there any other final messages that the Leos needs? Ooh, so y'all got soul happy rekindle connection. So your soul is longing to reconnect with something or someone, all right? So some of y'all can be, you know, trying to go backwards or get back to somebody. If it's not healthy, leave it in your past. Do not reconnect with this shit, okay? Or this person. Soul connections does not mean that they're always the best connections to be in, okay? It is just sometimes meaning that your soul needs to learn a lesson. So there's a connection that comes in to teach your soul. You need to know, especially with the test. I'm telling you, no bullshit. Especially with the test, Leo, y'all need to know what it is that you're being tested with so that you don't fail this test or you don't repeat the energy so you don't have to face it again, okay? All right. That's some crazy shit. I don't know why I'm froze, y'all, but this is a yes energy for some of y'all. So, you know, some of y'all just stand in the energy that you need to be standing in. Continue to allow your journey to unfold for you and trust the process, okay? Trust what it is that you are facing. Some of you guys are in the energy of being renewed so that you are walking in different and divine energy, okay, Leos? So continue to allow that to happen for you guys. Continue to stand in the energy that works out best for you and do what it is that you need to do pertaining to these connections, okay? You have soul connections, but you also have some type of twin flame connection here as well, and as well as sacred union. So just pay attention to what's coming into your life and make sure that you're ready for it, okay? I send you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, continue to be great and elevate each and every day along your path and your journey. Ashe, ashe, ashe.